Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. The great out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Durant, and it's Prince in at the shooting guard position. And so here's Memphis. The Knicks making the shot. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. On defense, the Knicks. Jeffries, the pass to McHale. Stolen by Durant. Embiid inside. McHale's there. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Yeah, MVP caliber talent. Embiid has been compared to Hakeem Olajuwon before, and you can see why.
To the middle. And Embiid throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Here is Jeffries, defended by Durant. It's good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now here's Prince. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Here's McAdoo. It's a 5-point game. Shoots the three. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Memphis foul. Penny Hardaway. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's the chosen one. Oh, what a beautiful play.
With intensity. Did you see that? Great.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Memphis moving it around. Shot clock at 6. And McAdoo gets to McHale. Here's Turk. His three-pointers off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The Grizzlies trail by 4. Pass to Hardaway. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
Here's the chosen one. And there's the pass to Embiid. Over McHale. And the shot goes in from Embiid.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
Here's the chosen one. Good on the three-point shot. Prince has got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Steps back. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Memphis. Hardaway dishes to Jeffries. Fires top of the key. The rebound by Prince.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pass to the chosen one. Here's the great. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
New York comes into this following a loss to the Rockets.
Here's T-shirt Bonanza, make some noise. All right,
So both teams making some changes here.
And get out for your Brisbane. Give them a hand, fans.
Here's Williamson. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Hardaway has got his second basket of the game.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
This is it to Stojakovic. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
But these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Now here's Paul. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Richardson, good. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for New York.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Just 5 to shoot. Floats it up for Williamson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Tough to stop. Rolling off the pick. Zion with great hands and agility.
Paul passes to Stojakovic. Back to Paul. Garnett with a screen on Hardaway. Paul outside. Driving to the basket. Richardson gets a wide open look. And again, New York with the triple.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Stolen by Stojakovic. Garnett inside. Covered by Williamson. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter of the game. And they double up Garnett. Back to Richardson. Throws up. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Now here's Garnett. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Outside Hardaway. A three-pointer, no good. New York leading by 12. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one is good.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Pass to Van Arsdale.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Now into the lineup for
17 seconds left here in the first quarter. Memphis moving it around. He was all alone on that one.
Thunder Dan Marley, a lights-out perimeter scorer, a talented shooter from deep.
Just 3 on the clock. Here's Garnett. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. New York ahead. They lead by 11. The second quarter coming up right after this break. So. And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid.
I think I need to
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit the coaching. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Marley, and it's Van Arsdale in at the point. Here's KD. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Agile move by Durant right there. I mean, he's getting around the contact and finishing strong.
The pass to Marley. Knocked loose. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Here's the great. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. That one doesn't drop.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Out to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jeffries. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, and that doesn't constitute defense.
Durant kicks to Maravich. Back to KD. Outside Maravich. KD passes to Maravich. Oh, that's blocked. And he's able to get it back. The Grizzlies trail by 11. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Jeffries. No good. The Knicks go the other way with it. They're led by as many as 14 points. And Maravich on the basket on the assist by Prince. Maravich has got the lead up to 14 now for New York. Here is Jeffries.
They have full court, man-to-man defense here.
From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by New York.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
All right, then. Get on your feet.
Williamson is checked in for the Grizzlies. McHale comes in for Cummings. And a switcher also for New York. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Durant. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Marley no good. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Knicks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Here's the chosen one. He's guarded by McHale.
Blocking foul call.
Hardaway's checked in for Marley.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies.
From deep. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Nice pass by Embiid. Smartly taking advantage of a wide open man.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Outside Hardaway. This is to Jeffries. Will it go? Hardaway, no good.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Tries it from 19. Kept alive by New York. Tries again. Embiid. And McHale pulls it down.
Look, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
Unable to get that one.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Turk. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. He's got 8.
You see the improvement, Zion wanting to involve his teammates, especially when they're open.
Pass to Maravich. From deep three-point range, bangs home the trifecta. Maravich has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Knicks. The Grizzlies trail by 17. Now here is Hardaway. He has 7. Williamson is screen on Maravich. Back to Hardaway. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here.
Look who's coming onto the court. Come on.
Here's Paul.
Get down for your Grizzlies. Substitution for the away.
Garnett with a screen on Hardaway.
2 minutes
Here's
remaining.
Paul. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Love how determined Paul is inside. He's skilled in figuring out ways to pick up contact.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That one falls, so he hits both of them. .153 left in the first half of basketball. Here is Jeffries. He has 6. Inside. Here's Van Arsdale. Good on the triple. Van Arsdale's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Passes it to Stojakovic. New York, no good that time either. The Grizzlies trail by 16. Here's Van Arsdale. 5 points in the game. Here's McHale. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And fantastic length. The touch on the jump shot, almost impossible to stop McHale from mid-range.
Pass to Stojakovic. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Here's Jeffries, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jeffries got 8.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
And the pass to Embiid. Over McAdoo. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 4 assists in the game. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Got a piece of it. Richardson against Hardaway. Richardson kicks to Paul. On the wing, Stojakovic. Knocks down the 3-ball. Stojakovic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And how about that quick-fire release from Stojakovic? Just a tremendous shooter. The D has to get up on him, even as the pass is coming his way.
And so it's New York feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. We just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for New York.
They played smart, they took their time and limited mistakes. When you value each possession, you eventually will get the shot you want. But when you lose the ball, you have no control over the destiny.
Okay, and now moving on to what's been a fantastic head-to-head matchup at the two-guard spot.
We've got a heavyweight clash on our hands. This is a star-driven league. You got two fierce leaders going head-to-head, both guys trading blows as each one tries to will his own team to victory. So get some fresh popcorn ready.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
And there wasn't too much. In the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so here's Memphis. 17-point game. And New York looking at who they've got. We've got the great. Durant is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Prince in at the 2. McHale with it. Now defended by Embiid. 4 on the clock. Hardaway, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
Releases. From deep, Prince. That one's not going to go. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Jeffries, the pass to Hardaway. Offensive rebound.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
And Durant puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. KD's got 5 points so far.
But listen, as soon as Durant gets past the half-court line, he's in range. I know that sounds crazy, but you need to start picking him up out there.
Pass to Hardaway. From the arc. And another miss by Memphis.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Kicks it out to Prince. Here's the chosen one. Guarded by Hardaway. They get a hand on it. It's Durant on the wing. Prince outside. Passes it to the chosen one. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
For Memphis, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Pass to Jeffries. Here's the screen to the paint. Out to Hardaway from downtown, and the three ball is good. He's got 10.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Prince outside to the left side wing. And here's KD for three. Rebounded by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the call will go against the great. That's his first foul. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Grizzlies trail by 20. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
Come on and get back for your Grizzlies.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's the chosen one, guarded by Hardaway. There's the triple. He had hauled in by Sigma. The Grizzlies have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's the chosen one. He's got 7. Prince kicks to Durant. Over to the wing. Drills it from outside.
3.
The great's got 5 now.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. Cummings, he's checked in for Memphis.
Coming onto the floor for your Grizzlies, Terry Cummings.
And so here's Memphis. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. From the baseline. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. New York leading by 23. Here's the chosen one. For 3, Durant. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Turk defended by Durant. Now the pass to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. That's tipped. Here's the great. 5 points in the game. KD passes to the chosen one. Outside Prince. Here's the great. Covered by Williamson. No problem knocking that one down. And that's 10 points for the chosen one.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And for Memphis, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Turk, guarded by KD. Williamson is screen on Prince. Here's Marley. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Outside, KD. And again, New York with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's the great. Right side, Kevin Durant. And that one's on target from the wing. KD's got 13 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New York.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
With a step back, it's rebounded by New York. Here's the chosen one. He's got 10. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Exclamation point on that slam. I mean, think about it. The big guy knows a thing or two about the highlight reel.
1:25 left in the third quarter. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Turk defended by Durant. Williamson is screen on Durant. Pass to Williamson. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Yeah, and the height disadvantage there forced them into a really tough shot. Tried to fade away, but just couldn't pull it off.
This is why you got to put a body on Gasol. Great size and anticipation on the glass.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Both teams will make substitutions. There's 57 seconds left to play in the third. Dampier, the rejection by Paul.
Great anticipation by Paul on defense, allowing him to get a hand on the shot.
Richardson. Hey, what's this on?
Back to Richardson. So it's Richardson with the jam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And there's the drive, and he gets it to go.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easy it makes it for him to get to the cup.
16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Paul surveying the floor. Find the shoot. Pass to Stojakovic. Off target with his three. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for New York. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Right back after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer. Has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. You've got Danny Granger, Darren Williams out there with McAdoo, and it's Dampier in at the two-guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Williams with the ball. Pass to Van Arsdale. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
For three, Maravich. Carter kicks to Paul. There's the pass to Garnett. Lets it go from deep. That one misses. And Memphis the other way now.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Here's Williams. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Maravich dishes to Paul. Back to Maravich. Here's Garnett. Banked in off the glass.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Ball against Williams. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Carter. for three. Maravich. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. The Grizzlies making a switch here. McHale's checked in, and New York making a change here. And here is Williams. Pass to Van Arsdale. McHale with it. It's picked off. Paul, no one around him. And again, New York with the triple.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Van Arsdale. And he drops it in from the low post.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Paul outside. Outside Maravich. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Granger outside. Back to Williams. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's Maravich from the arc. The Grizzlies pull it in. McHale's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Williams against Stojakovic. Van Arsdale can't get it to go. For New York, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Paul outside. Clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Kevin McHale. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their careers. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Marley with it. Guarded now by Durant. Marley passes to Van Arsdale.
Playing the little cornerback there. Anticipates the pass and jumps the route.
Hands it from downtown. 10 points for the great.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Stolen by Durant. Fires from deep. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, the timing on the rejection. I mean, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is fantastic.
Back to Hardaway to end the cold streak. And another miss by Memphis.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Maravich. It's Durant on the wing. Over Hardaway. He shoots again. Maravich the pass to the chosen one. Down low. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Playing with the edge. Embiid with the slam. An emotional leader for this team.
Looking to get back on track here. It's deflected. Here's the chosen one. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. The greats got 10 points here in the second half.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Hardaway. You know, Chris, no one wants to see play stopped for a coach's challenge, but is that inconvenience outweighed by ensuring it was the right call?
It definitely is, Kevin. You know, we'd rather get the calls right than just be quick. Quality over quickness. That's how I like to think. But, you know, definitely, you don't want those calls all the time. But, yeah, late in the game, you need it. Guys work too hard.
Hardaway against Maravich. Hardaway goes in. It's blocked.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for New York.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
Doubled by McHale. Marley against Durant. Shot clock at 5. Hardaway with the steal. McHale passes to Marley. Offline with his 3. New York with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Kicks it to Maravich. For the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
From the high post. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He hasn't been able to find any kind of groove this quarter. It seems like he's been running on fumes since halftime.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game. A sustained effort across the board.
Hardaway for 3. So no problem for New York as